Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Donna and this is Mom Budgets for the Life. Thanks again for joining me today. I'm a day late on doing this cash stuffing. I'm still not feeling well. I should have recorded this yesterday. I got paid yesterday. Usually I cash stuff my wallet and my bills on a Friday, and then I do save it Saturdays. So in this video, we are going to cash stuff my wallet, my bills binder, my sinking funds, some of my sinking funds, and putting the money aside for those challenges that I'm going to do later on this week. I do apologize if I start to cough during the video, if I don't sound so well, and if I take water breaks like right now. I'm trying to make sure I stay hydrated and trying to get over this as quickly as possible. It's been 2 weeks already, and I feel like I'm not getting any better, but time will tell. So this time around, we are cash stuffing. So I got, 1 second. Hold on. So I got paid yesterday. Sorry, I'm not in frame here. I'm still here though. Okay, so yesterday my paycheck went into my bank account. My paycheck was $1,998. Out of that money, there are some things that remain in the bank because they auto draft, and so I always make sure to keep that money in there. So like I have $100 that goes into $25 that goes into one tax-free savings account for rainy day or extra things that come up throughout the year, and then $75 that goes directly into an emergency fund for a total of $100 that comes right off my paycheck and goes into those accounts. So that money always stays in my bank account, as well as my daycare. I pay that direct from my bank account because that's the way that she wants it. So my daycare was $403. I forgot to write that in. 1 second. Was $403. And so, and my camper payment, so I have a camping trailer. The payment for that is $58 something bi-weekly. So I always make sure that I have $118 that stays in my bank account for my camper payment as well. So I took the rest of that money out. I might have left a little bit in the bank account as a buffer just in case something comes up or an extra payment or something like that. I've had a couple of different things come out of my bank account, and I kind of went over budget last time. I like to read books online. Stupid me, I use some of those little apps, reading apps that pop up all the time, and they do cost money, and I kind of, I get into the book and then I'm like, oh, I'll just spend a couple of bucks, and then I forget to cancel this subscription, so it just auto renews. Yeah, so I discovered a couple of those, so I just went ahead and canceled them so that it doesn't come out of this paycheck here, and then I'm in the red, or I'm in the green again. So pardon me. All right, so let's hop into this. You see my big pile of money here. Let's go ahead and count it all out. So I'm just going to put it all together. All right, let's see here. Oh, and everything's backwards compared to the way that I like it. All right, we're going to count this out, and then we're going to put the money in the cash tray. My son kind of wanted to start his own YouTube channel. He has a little binder where he uses a little bit of money to cash stuff. And he was kind of using my setup the other day without me really realizing that he moved my camera stand. Like he readjusted it to the way that he wanted it, and it kind of messed up with my setup. So it's a little bit, it's kind of the same, but kind of not the right angle. So we'll see if it works. All right, so we have 1, 2, 300. So 51, 52, 53, 50. So 350 there. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380 in 20s. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So plus 90 for a total of $1,220. I had only taken out $1,205 out of the bank. That's one of my dogs. He was scratching his ear and he just kind of whimpered. My kids are outside, so if you hear them yelling, I do apologize. They're like right outside the window here. 1 second. Sorry about that quick cut. I felt a pretty bad coughing fit coming on, so I had to pause it so that I didn't choke you guys out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with my wallet. All right, so this is for my everyday spending. So in groceries, normally I only budget about $300 to $350, but the price of groceries lately is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm finding it harder and harder to make it on just the $300. So we're gonna put $400 into this paycheck, and we've got 450s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 620s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 8 10s. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that seems like a lot. Okay, let's count it out, I guess. All right. Oh my goodness, I like my money with the faces up. I don't know if you guys are picky like that too, or if it's just me, but let me know if you have a preference in how your bills sit. All right, so we have 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3. Oh my goodness. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. Oh, goodness. Okay, so $400 going into groceries. And this is budgeting for 2 weeks. So that's basically $200 a week. And I try to make it work. 1 second. I'm going to have cough again. Okay. Whew. 1 second again. Oh, goodness. This coughing fits are getting the best of me there lately. Sorry about that. I went and got some more water and I got a cough drop. So hopefully we can get through this without me coughing too much more. Okay, so gas is going to get 80. So we have 50, 60, 70, $80 going into gas. And everything is empty. I did end up by going over budget. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Dining out is not getting anything. It hasn't gotten anything in a little while, just because if I do order out, I'll just take it out of my grocery bill for now, just because I don't really have any extra money to be putting into dining out. So my envelope is going to get its $10. And most of the time I end up with my envelope being empty, but I don't spend the money on myself. I usually end up by using it for extra groceries or like school snacks for the kids or whatever. So Bryson, oh, I lied. I did leave money in it. Bryson didn't spend his allowance last week. So we're going to leave it in there and we're going to add another $5. Bryson is my oldest son. He's more of my saver than what William is, but we're going to add $5 into William's. But William is my youngest son, and he enjoys watching my YouTube videos, my budgeting videos. Sometimes he likes to watch me when I'm doing my videos if he catches me doing them. Most of the time I do them when the kids are going to school, just because it's easier for me when they're not yelling and screaming or playing around. He did end up, he was doing so good. And then yesterday, we went to the Dollar Tree because I'm going to have a little Halloween party for my nieces and nephews and my kids on November 1st. So I wanted to go and pick up some decorations, and William was with me, and he kind of spent his allowance from the last 2 weeks. So I let him keep the change, and he put it in his binder, and he wants me to set him up with something cooler. So I'm going to work on that a little bit later because he wants to start his own YouTube channel with saving money and doing adventures and things like that. So we'll see. I think he's still a little bit young for a YouTube channel. Like, he's only 7. He'll be 8 in January. So I don't know. I'm still a little weary on that, but we'll see. All right. So we're going to jump right into our bills here. So rent, being that it is a magic month, I kind of split my rent into the 3 paychecks instead of just the 2. So rent this time is going to get $250. So 1 and 2 and then 50. So my portion of the rent is $925. And then my boyfriend he'll pay the other $25 or $925. So for a total of $1,850. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 7, 10. So I have 710 saved so far for rent. And then I'll pay whatever is left with my next paycheck. Heating is going to get $20. For a total of $40, and I believe my equal billing is like $40 or $44. So the extra little couple bucks I'll either use from the next paycheck, or I'll just let my bank eat it. Internet, Will pays that. Will is my boyfriend. We've been together for 10 years, so I still call him my boyfriend, but it is what it is. My cell phone is going to get $40. So we have 20, 40, 60, 75. So my cell phone is now fully funded for this month, which is great, which means that my next paycheck, I don't have to pay that. My electricity. So I'm on an equal billing plan. So I pay the same amount every month, and then once a year they readjust. Well, I just got my adjustment in the mail the other day, online the other day, and I have quite the balance that I need to pay, and so they've readjusted it. So Will and I are working towards coming up with the difference of what I need to pay. So we need to come up with $880 before November 10th. So we're going to try, and if I don't make it, well, then I will call and make arrangements with the electricity company. And then my equal billing plan has now gone from $196 to $300. So normally I would pay it, but I told Will that there's no more playing around, that he has to pay half because I just financially can't do it on my own. So electricity, we're going to add $25 because I had initially budgeted this for my regular $200. So now we have 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 70, 90, 400, 10, 15, 20. So 420. So we're getting there. We're almost halfway. I still have another paycheck, and Will says he's going to give me some money every time he gets paid. He gets paid weekly. So the subscriptions is going to get 60. And we did a 50 and a 10. So we now have 120. So my subscription should be fully funded. Like I said, I'm going to leave a little bit of a buffer in my bank account just in case something unexpected comes out. Usually the unexpected is a subscription that I forgot about. Snowball gets nothing. Credit card is going to get $20 for a total of $40. There we go. This is for my insurance, for my car, my home, and my camping trailer. So that's going to get 140. And we did. I have my cheat sheet next to me of what I put for my denominations for my bills here. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. And I believe that that's fully funded. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that that's fully funded. Miscellaneous is going to get 50. Yeah, it's going to get 2 20s and a 10 for $50. And then if I have any money at the end, because I did have some money left over. 1 second. Sorry about that quick cut. William came in the house saying he was hungry, so I had to get him something to eat. Okay, so if I have any money left over, because I think I had $15 extra that I could stuff into my envelopes. Earlier in the month, I did finish, at the beginning of the month, I finished a $100 challenge that I didn't know what I was going to use for. So I ended up by using that money to try and fund something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I had some money left over, so if at the end whatever is left over is going to go into miscellaneous, just because I have that party at the end of the month that I'm planning, so I need to beef this miscellaneous up so that I can get some treats and some decorations and stuff. So pets, I grabbed a new challenge because we finished the other one. So this one says, be kind to your mind, and from Canadian Finance Journey. I've had some of these challenges for a long time, so it's time that I use them. It's not really pet related, but it is what it is. So pets is going to get, each slot is $5, and we are stuffing $10. So we're going to take a 10. And we're going to do 2 boxes. My goodness, I can't stay in the lines. I call her like a 2-year-old. All right. So we're going to stuff that in there, and we're going to add the $10 into the envelope. Okay. At the end of the month, I'll put that other $90 back in here. I just took it out for now. So challenge number 1. Oh, yes. Okay, so I kind of moved some things around. If you weren't here for my last video on Monday, I showed you guys a new binder that I have. So I moved the Christmas challenge into an actual binder, and I have challenges for that. So I opened this one back up, and I have a couple of tiny challenges in here. And these challenges are going to go towards debt. So by debt, I mean paying off credit card, or putting an extra payment towards my car or my trailer or something like that. It's going to go into my snowball envelope. And then once I have like $100 or whatever, then I'll put it on whatever debt needs to be covered, or I'll save it for an extra card payment or whatever it is. So each little circle or each little icon is going to be $5. So this time around, oh, we're not putting anything into this one right now, but that's what this challenge is. When my Canadian child benefit comes in, I will be putting money into this challenge here. Challenge number 2 is this book over here, and we are going to be putting in $20 for now, and we are going to do 120, a $20 bill. So in here we now have $50. And the goal on this one here is 200 according to the challenge. So we're going to do each challenge in the book as much as we can. So I'm going to close this and move it out of the way. Whoops. I just hit my camera full on that time. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to color this in. So we put in 20. So let's do, I don't have anything higher. Do I have another 15? I thought I had another 15. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so we're gonna do this 10. and this 10. There we go. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get to the 200, but every time we finish a challenge, we're going to move on to the next one, and then so on and so forth. I think there's a couple of challenges in each increment, and then it goes up by 100, and then it goes up, I think later on, 600. There's 700, 800, 900. There's a couple of $1,000 ones. Yeah. And then there's some I think there's a $1,500 one in here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so a couple of $2,500 ones, and then $5,000 ones. Okay. So that's it for now on that. So we'll set that aside. Okay, so what else do we get? We have, we're going to go into my sinking funds. The kids have quite a bit of stuff coming up, so I want to make sure I'm putting more money in here. So kids are going to get $20. So they now have 20, 40, 60, 75. The kids said that they don't want pizza for next month for their hot lunch at school. They want the other lunch, which is Subway. So it's a little bit more expensive. So I just want to make sure that I'm putting enough money aside. Plus, with Halloween coming, they usually have some little activities throughout the fall and winter. So I'm just trying to make sure I have the money for that. Next, we're going to put money into our Christmas challenge. We're just going to put the money in here, and then we will play this on maybe Wednesday. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Wednesday, like a holiday hump day or something like that. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do with this one. Because I turned it into, so my Christmas savings, instead of having that little challenge that I had, I wanted to do it into a more fun way of saving and a little bit lower denominations, just in case I didn't have a lot of money. So in this one here, we're going to put $50, and we are doing a 20, 2 10s, and 2 5s, I believe. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50 going in here. So I'm just going to stick it in this envelope here. Just easier to keep track of it. And then it's a super cute little book. I got this from Norellis Budgets. Let's see if I can turn this around a little bit here. There we go. So it's from Norellis Budgets, and they're low income challenges to save for Christmas. So let me just kind of show you. Okay, so you can choose, like it comes blank for the amounts or whatever. So you can choose how much each icon is going to be. Obviously, the higher the number that you want to save, the higher savings you're going to have. But I have a couple of different ones. I made mine double-sided just so that I can save on space in my binder. So this one here, each icon is $1 and it'll save $24. So once this challenge is done, I can go ahead, flip it, and I can do the presents. So each present is $1 for total savings of $32, so on and so forth. And kind of just going like that. It's just a fun, easy way to save extra money for Christmas. This one here, it's $2 an icon. And same with the challenge that's on the back. Each Christmas tree is $2 an icon. This one is my $3 ones. So each icon is $3. Same with the back. And then this one here is $5 an icon. And same with, it's double-sided as well, but that's the back of the book. Okay. So that's what we have in there. So we do have $15 extra, so that's going to go into my miscellaneous. So we're just going to stick that in there. So glad I went and got more water and more cough drops, because I am definitely not coughing as much now. But I could jinx myself very quickly. Here we go. So we're gonna add these 3 5s. They're gross 5s. Like they're 5s that I tried to put in the bank, and the bank the bank machine wouldn't take them, so I gotta spend them. So 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. So I now have $65 to help me fund my Christmas party at the end of the month. My goal is to try and keep it under $200. So we'll see if that works. All right. Okay. So I think that that's it for this video here. Yeah. William asked me to find him some cool little inserts for his binder. So kind of like I have for in here, you know, like I have my groceries or whatever. So William wants me to find him some cool boyish ones for him for in his binder. So he loves coloring, so he made himself, like, it came with the calendar months, so you just fill it in as you go. So I filled that in for him, and he's got some notepads here where he can color, where he can draw or write or whatever he wants to do to spend some time. You know, he had us do some little things. Yeah. Okay. And then in here, this is where he can write how much money he's getting, and, you know, like keep track of where he's putting his money, if he's spending it, what is he spending it on. He can kind of keep a track here on the budget sheets. And then this is where he's going to be putting his money. Yeah, he wants me to make it look kind of nice for him, so I'm looking for some inserts. So if you have a lead on inserts for me, let me know. And then in the back, he likes to collect random things. So these are hair elastics that he's found around the house. And then he's got a bunch of stickers back here for his calendar. Yeah, so, and he wants some cool stickers to put on here. He got a hockey one from the bank because he came with me and the girl gave him a sticker. But yeah, so if you have a lead on inserts for boys savings binders, let me know. And I think that that's it for this video here. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to come back later to do my Savings Saturday. And yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for joining. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit the like button and the notification bell. And now my oldest son is here and he's kind of staring at me like I'm a fool. But it's all good. You guys have a great day, and see you guys a little later for another video. Bye!